isn't going to be a plan with me, it's going to be a bit of a chat about the bullet journaling that I tried for the first month last month. I thought it'd be a bit more liberating rather than sticking to little boxes that have been set out for you in a conventional planner. I've actually found it's not going to work for me, but I'll go over the reasons why and sort of what I've done and how I laid things out. So I did a bullet journal for the whole of September. I didn't actually use my life designer at all. I thought it might be better to kind of put things exactly how I want them and lay them out how I want them. But the biggest problem for me was everything has to be perfect for me. If it's not perfect, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to have pride in anything or do the tasks on a list or, you know, look at a weekly spread if I've made a mistake. And because I'm not particularly creative and not really great at drawing or anything like that, it kind of went a bit tits up a few times. So on Sunday, the last Sunday just gone, I tried to lay out October. And that's where it really went wrong. I was going to give it another chance. I was going to do another month of bullet journaling, but I just got so angry. I started doing all my plan with me stuff at about 2 o'clock on Sunday, and at 7 o'clock I was like nearly in tears. I'd messed up some stuff I was doing in my life designer as well. I'd messed this up. I'd just achieved literally nothing in 5 hours other than fanning about with stickers on one page that I actually like, and that's it. So I tried to draw out the beginning of September. I did it quite well in September. I drew out my monthly plan. I tried to do that for October and the 6 weeks in October because it starts on a Saturday, so that went wrong. So I stuck the pages together and thought, let's move on. Tried it again, and then one of these columns, like these are all evenly spaced, I made it so that one was too thin, and that just, I couldn't look at it. It was driving me crazy. So I stuck the pages together again. Tried to continue and then just gave up. This was meant to be my weekly plan, and it just, yeah, I don't think it's for me. It took me too long, the payoff wasn't worth it, and I don't really feel particularly organised. I feel like it's a bit all over the place, so maybe I do the sort of person that prefers the structure of having a conventional planner. But I'll go through, I know I did a quick flick through in the last video, but I'll just show you what it actually looked like completed. So I had my beginning here, so this is my agenda. Again, because it's quite unstructured, I did forget to go back and put things in it, so this is literally what I wrote when I did my first setup, and I've not added anything since. So again, that's pretty pointless. I've got it in my phone and didn't actually copy it onto here. Gratitudes, I love the idea of doing gratitudes, but because it's all the way back here, I forget. So if I'm on like a day over here, I'll forget to go back and fill it in. So I did a few here, even dropped off the wagon a bit here, and then added some more. So yes, gratitudes work for me, but I don't think I can do it in the form of a bullet journal. So I'll show you how I've changed it. I love this view of having goals. The problem is I didn't actually do anything on them. So I picked 5 for each day, for each week. But if you can see, the goals that I've got on week 3, which was my last week, are the same ones that I had on week 1, and that's just because I'm a lazy bitch. There's no other reason why. But I think it's a reminder, once you've written something out 4 times and you've still not done it, it's like, it can get on your nerves then. But I like how this looks, but it's not going to work for me. Again, I've got something similar in my planner that I'll show you. This I love, and it's a shame that there's no page like this in the Life Designer, because I just like to see, I mean, I fell off it the last week, I didn't even fill anything in, but for this time when I did fill it in, it's nice, you can see visually what you've put effort into and what you need to concentrate a bit more on. So I've actually downloaded, I've just changed from iPhone to Samsung, so I've downloaded Map, which hopefully I've put all of these things in it, and hopefully I'll get a view similar to this, but just not on paper. Monthly view, great, but I didn't, again, forgot to add stuff to it, so if I had something come up, I never bothered adding it on. So week 1, I loved how this all looked. I like the fact that I can move these things around, so if something changed, I could move it without making a mess. I did all of these, so I was proper chuffed with myself. I completed one thing, almost completed some others. I still haven't finished. See, this is what I mean, I haven't finished that still. I'm still at this level on this, haven't done this. I have now completed that, so I've done those 2, and that's a whole month, so it's kind of, when you're writing it out, like I said, it's a bit of a reminder of how shit you are. Daily views. yeah, it was a bit sporadic and I didn't really like it. I wanted to make it artistic, and you look at these other people that have these gorgeous pictures and gorgeous writing, and I can't do that. So I just tried to put a load of stickers on, which went a bit overkill. And then I just got irritated and just did a to-do list. So I missed week 2 completely. I was on holiday that week, fair enough, but you know, still got stuff to do even when you're on holiday. So I've jumped straight to week 3. So the same goals on here that I've not got any further with, actions that I've still not got any further with, and then these are my daily pages. And that's it. I got up to here, I didn't do any week 4. There technically should have been half a week 5 as well, but there wasn't. I just got irritated. So we're back to this. It's the sort of person I am. I like order, I like schedule, I like things looking how I think they're going to look. So I've got some goals here. I haven't filled this in yet. I'm not going to write too many things, because as soon as you start writing 20,000 things that you've got to do by the end of the month, you overface yourself, you start to panic and you don't do anything. So I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to put too much on here or overface myself. One thing I have done is again, me with my weird wanting to classify everything and put everything in boxes, I've split my life into 5 different areas. So I've got people, so maintaining relationships, friends, family, things like that. Science and spirituality, it's something that I'm interested in, so parapsychology, I do have a blog on parapsychology and things like that, it's what my master's was in. Health and wellness, so in here I'll put things like eating healthily, meditation, things that I can do to improve my general health. Finances and travel, it seems like an odd one to put together, but at the moment all of my finances go towards our round the world trip next year, so that's why they're all lumped together. So anything that is really going towards finances is just going towards the travel. And then lastly, study and personal development. So I'm learning programming at the moment, so most of that's coming under that section, but anything that I improve, learning a language or you know anything like that, would come under there. So monthly view is nice and neat. Literally just got the main events that are coming up. I can see everything clearly. The colour corresponds to what area of my life, so doctor's appointments and stuff is health. Finance things, so cancelling things, travel, injections, stuff like that. This week, I don't know if I can put a video in a video, I'm not sure if I'm clever enough. If I can, it'll appear in the bottom right corner. I did do a plan with me on Sunday as part of my 5 hours of crazy, and I put a load of stickers on and a load of washi, and then I got annoyed and pulled it off because it looked ridiculous, so I put some more orange washi on and then all of these other things. Got annoyed with that and pulled that off. I just think I need to calm down a little bit. I need to stop with all the too much stickers and too much trying to make everything look pretty, because the point of a planner is to plan things, to do things. The end result is to actually do the thing. If you spend too long planning and trying to make things look pretty, it's not going to work. So what I'm doing is, instead of having all these 4 boxes for things to do, which is what I did before, the top part of this is events, and again it's colour coordinated by what part of my life it reverts to. The second box is the only box where I'm going to put to-do lists in. If it goes longer than that, if I've got another list, tough, I don't need to do that many things in one day. It's just one box for to-do lists. Underneath, I've got a new thing where I'm going to just concentrate on one goal a day. So yesterday, and it worked really well, we're on Tuesday today as I'm recording this, so yesterday was study, because I just concentrated on finishing week 1 of my HTML course. So I did absolutely everything on it because I wasn't trying to do 20,000 things at once. And then at the bottom, so it's just a bit of a meal planner, which again comes under health, and then a gratitude, so I don't have to get another book for gratitudes or remember where to put them, it's right there. So today, when I write what I've got to do tomorrow, I can just put my gratitude in. It's all in one place and it's nice and easy for me. So I'm hoping this is going to work. The amount of times I've changed tack and gone, you know, to do something different, it's quite a lot. So it may not work, but at least I'm going to try something different. I always think when you do too many things, if you can imagine like somebody who's spinning a plate, if you start spinning a plate, so you're like circling your hand around trying to get the momentum going, it's quite a lot of effort to put in, and as soon as it's spinning and it's got fast enough, all you need to then do is keep your hand still and the plate just spins round. that's what I feel if you're trying to take on too many tasks and start too many tasks at once. It's like you're trying to get the momentum going on 10 plates all at once, and it's impossible to do. So I feel like you've got to master or get one thing going and spinning before you can then try and throw another one into the mix. I have no idea if that made any sense whatsoever, but that's the idea for one thing at once, not 20 things at once. So I will let you know how I get on. I'll probably give it a week and then update you, see how I found it. And I'm sorry it's not a proper plan with me. I'm sorry there's no stickers, or well, there is, but just washi. There's nothing pretty, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's achieving things that's the main point of planning. So let's see how it goes. Thanks guys.